Ron Deerdorf out of Wyoming, Michigan. It's a 1979 W900. Rebuilt it from front to back. All new airlines, electric, everything. New frame rails. Welded 80 holes probably or more on each side. Ground it all smooth. Started all over. Re-drilled everything.
Is it the original frame rails or
No,
new
originals
ones?
were
Okay.
aluminum.
Yeah.
And they were in rough shape. So had the frame painted, had 5 coats of Clearfoot on it before we ever put the motor and tranny back in it, or the cab or sleeper on it.
How long did the build take?
I had it apart for almost 2 years. That was just off and on. It wasn't a constant being on it every day.
Does it work now?
No, it doesn't work.
It looks like it's ready to.
Oh, it'll go down the road. It has no problem running.
I want to know how many miles of pinstriping are on this. Now that's what caught my attention first, and the old school painted lettering.
That's done by Mike Contreras, all the pinstriping on it. It's all done by hand. He does an amazing job. Makes it look so easy.
Is it black paint with gold?
Black, gold metallic.
Okay. It almost looks brown sometimes.
Yeah, that's all green. The gold showing in it, and then the white has got pearl in it.
That is amazing.
The old worn-out 40-year-old truck.
Did you find it in Michigan or somewhere else?
No, it came out of Colorado.
What did this truck do
before that? I have no idea. When we bought it, it was pretty much junk.
And how long has it been finished?
I finished it in 2017, I think it was.
Okay. As we can see, well, at least here.
Yeah, I just finished building that one. That was a wreck.
It's also got some glorious pinstriping on it.
Yes, we just finished pinstriping on it Tuesday before we come out here.
Before I get too distracted, what's all the information on this one?
It's got a big Cam Cummins in it, a 13-speed. It's 270-inch wheelbase with 355s.
Was there any particular reason you were after an A model?
That's what the owner always liked, and it's what he's Kenworth man.
I assume you completely redid the interior and everything.
Yep, the interior was all sent out to Seattle, and they redid it to factory interior. The interior's done to stock. Same with the dash. The only thing I changed is I just took away the blue trailer air, or the truck air valve, and just put in a new air system.
So it's factory, but it's brand new factory.
Well, it has OEM wiring in it. We were able to get a bunch of the order, and it took a while, but you have to find it. Some of it's not out there, and some of it is.
As you were working on it and looking through and discovering what needed done and everything, what was the number one thing that you're like, this absolutely needs to be updated or changed? For instance, does it have air conditioning?
Yes,
does it work?
Yes, it does.
Did it work when you bought it?
I don't know. I just tore it apart. And yes, the grill denser still works, so it does use the grill denser. I built an air ride front end for it, so it does ride better.
Is that a custom bumper?
It's just an American Eagle cut out.
How many miles are on it since the rebuild? Or do you trailer it or drive it to shows?
We usually drive it everywhere, but we trailered it this time just because it started getting a bunch of chips. And it's got 6,800 miles on it since it was built.
What's the farthest it's gone that you've driven it?
Probably here. Oh, we drive to St. Ignace every year, so that's pretty close to the same. A little bit longer here,
but there's not a parade across the Mackinac Bridge at night with all the lights here.
Yeah, it's been driven across there a couple times. The first year I finished it, we took it up there. It was the lead truck in the parade.
Oh, that's a pretty cool step too.
Yeah, we have just plastic covers on them because otherwise people are going to get up on it and step on it, and then it will not make it look good. Those are solid billet aluminum with brass inserts in it.
And this is
it's just put on just for the show, and then put the regular steps back on otherwise.
Well, every time I see an A model, I think about how long your legs have to be to step up there.
Yeah, I had these made a little bit longer just so it wasn't like that.
It's got a bigger back seat than my Mini Cooper.
Yeah, I took that out of a studio sleeper. and took the bed out and just put a couch from the studio in it. So if anybody ever rode in the back, they could just sit there with the doors open if they're in a parade.
How long did it take him to pinstripe all of this?
It takes him a couple days.
Yeah. Is this all custom too?
Yes.
I like the curve, the little detail there.
If you look over here, he didn't, when he pinstriped it, he couldn't see it. But when the sun hits it, you'll see the MC in the frame rack.
Uh-huh. Hidden away. Well, it's absolutely beautiful. I'm glad you were over here cleaning on it conveniently.
It's never ending with black trucks.
You can never have anything clean if it's black or white.
No, with these, you start at the front. Time you get to the back, you got to start over again with dust on it.
Well, thank you very much.
Yep, you're welcome.